Welcome to Scouts BSA in Milford. I am Lisa Phillips. I am the committee chair of Troop 314 here in town. We have 2 Cub Packs, and they range from ages kindergarten up through 5th grade. So we also have 4 Boy Scout troops in town. This gives the boys a variety of troops that they can choose that makes the best fit for each scout. Now let's hear from some of the Cubs on their view on Scouts and some of their favorite activities.
So my name is Aiden Bouchel, and I am in Den 3 in Pack 4. One of my favorite things is the Pinewood Derby, which we're at right now. And I like camping and hiking. And I am a Webelow Scout. One of my favorite things is the Pinewood Derby, which we're at right now. And also the Rocket Day, where we make rockets and shoot them off. And I like camping and hiking. Oh, right, on some of the camping trips, we take a giant slingshot, we put eggs in a little cup, and then we sling the eggs at the leaders. And one time, instead of one of the leaders catching it with a bucket, he got it with his chest. He got an egg with a chest.
Hello, my name is Robbie, and my name is Ben, and we are here from Troop 4 from Milford, Massachusetts.
We're from Webelows 1.
My favorite part is when I went to Battleship Cove. It's like a really cool place because you go into a battleship that's not used anymore, and you get like a huge sense of historical time, so it's pretty cool.
My favorite part was last year. If you're in 3rd grade and you're a bear, you go to the Museum of Science and there's all these cool science things. It's really fun.
What is your favorite thing you've learned in scouting?
Probably how to use a knife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Earning the
Whittling all
whittling
that
trip. Your chip.
I like how we get to go on these camping trips, and we get to go to all these cool places, and we get a cool uniform and stuff.
My name is Adrian. I'm from Pack 4 in Milford, Massachusetts. 2 of the things I like most about scouting is I like the campouts a lot, and I like the pancake breakfast. My most fun adventure, probably Battleship Cove, because we got to sleep overnight on a battleship and learn all sorts of cool stuff, and that was really fun. Some of the things I learned since I joined Scouts, let's see. I learned how to tie knots, do first aid, whittle, and that's just some of them.
Briar, and I am in Pack 4, and I am in Den 4.
I'm Raphael, and I'm in Pack 4 and in Den 4.
My other favorite activity was the rocket one.
My name is Wesley. I'm in Pack 4. I'm a wolf. The things I like about scouting are mostly the Pinewood Derby.
I earned all the tiger belt loops I need, and this year I earned Call of the Wild and Council Fire.
Sometimes at the scout meetings they might do some games at the end. I remember last time that I did like a sign language
charades and like a Lego building thing. You have a full built thing, and then another person has a non-built, something that's not built, but the same pieces, and you have something in front of you so they can't look at what you have, and you need to try to talk them through it, and you can try to get the same thing, and if you want, you can try to get the same thing at the end, or you can just see how it turns out.
My name is Logan, and I'm Troop 4. I'm a tiger.
What do you like about Scouts?
I like that we in here we always get to learn new stuff, and we always get to do knots on ropes, and I like the Scout Olympics. I like tug of war, camping with my dad, and having cookies and everything in there, and playing in the playground.
Where have you gone camping?
We went camping at we just went camping somewhere, and it was super fun.
Have you learned anything in Scouts?
I learned to do a knot. I learned I went to the fire station, learned all about that.
What did you learn?
I learned that firemen always have firemen basically have a house, but it's a lot bigger, and it has a lot more dangerous stuff in a house than in a house.
And what do they do?
So when I was down there and I was looking at the trucks, there was a phone call, but they never answered it because they checked it, and it wasn't anything important. It was just there was just a tiny fire, and two people went to shut it off.
My name is Connor Ross from Den 67. I am a wolf with my great two friends. They and we have gone to Battleship Cove, sleep at the museum in Boston, Science Museum, really fun. And so when we go to our pack meetings or our den meetings, we have to be kind, respectful. The oath is the oath in the Scout law you have to know by heart, and that's how you get your bobcat. And this year I'm going to get my bear, and then later on you will get your Weeblo. One thing about Weeblo, it's 2 years of Weeblo.
Hi, my name is Matt Carr. I'm from Pack 67, Milford, Massachusetts. I'm a bear, and I'm going to be talking to you about scouting. We get to use knives and cool stuff like that. We get to go on camping trips and sleep in tents, play with sticks, run around, all that stuff. My most fun camping trip was probably Battleship Cove or the Museum of Science.
My name is Aiden Koken, and I'm from Pack 67, and I'm a wolf. I like Scouts because they teach you about what you're like about knives, like wood chips, and getting like the badges, like in the different ranks that you can be in. And I also like it because it's fun. You can do like the Pinewood Derby and the boat thing and the picnic I think we're doing. It's also fun because we have like the dens and the packs.
Skits done by Scouts are a big part of Scouting, whether done on a camping trip, at a court of honor, or even at summer camp. Let's take a look at a few of the skits that the boys put together.
So I'm Connor McNamara. I'm the SPL of Troop 314. On a lot of trips, we love to do skits. It's just a fun way to express yourself. The next one we are doing is called The Three Bears. Just a bunch of bears. And it's funny. Alright, so we only have one tent, and it's time to set up. It's a one-person tent. I'm the Professor General, so you know, I get it.
Okay, fine.
Come on, guys, let's get him.
General, I saw bears.
There are no bears.
I think they went that way.
There are none. Just go back to bed.
Come on, guys, let's get him.
General,
What?
bears.
There
They just went that way. I
no
just saw them.
There are no bears.
They're like black bears.
There
or
are
something.
no bears over there. None. Zilch. Zero. Just go back to bed.
Let's get him. Come on, guys.
General. Bears. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
There are no bears. Just take the tent. I'll sleep outside. It's more comfortable anyway. It's cramped in there.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Wait. We got the guy outside way too much. Let's get the guy inside the tent.
General. No, General. More bears. They got me inside the tent.
There are no bears.
Hi, I'm Roy Benson, and I work with Connor McNamara in Troop 314, and we're doing a skit now called The Ugliest Man. And let's bring him out. Now, come one and all to see the most grotesque sideshow you'll ever see, The Ugliest Man. Oh, here we come. Here comes a volunteer. Want to see him?
Sure.
He's right there here. Oh, guess it was too much. Sir, would you like to have a gander at him?
Can't be that.
I guess he was. Sir, would you like to take a look?
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
I want to see this guy. What's he look like?
Okay, let's have you take a look. Sir, you look like a big, strong
Can't be
man.
that scary.
Well, let's see how much you taste for beer. Huh, I guess you were the ugliest man.
Now let's hear from some of the older boys on their view of scouting and some of their favorite camping trips throughout the years.
My name is Troy Acosta. I'm in Troop 314, and I am patrol leader of the Bacon Kings.
Okay. So, my name's Christopher Mason. I'm a life scout in Troop 314.
So we go on a camping trip every month, and my favorite one so far has been Mount Greylock in the Berkshires. It was a 2-mile hike up to the site. Then we had a fun 5-mile hike up to the mountain summit.
And my favorite camping trip is probably our chopped camping trip. That's our cooking competition. So the objective of the entire camping trip is a competition to see who can cook the best meals off of different ingredients that they don't know they're going to get. So at each meal, we get like a basket or a bag of ingredients, and we have to use the different ingredients and make a meal that we think will taste good. And then we have to present it to the judges, and they judge. And then throughout the entire camping trip, they judge the meals, and we decide a winner at the end. And the fun part about it is there's like different challenges throughout the entire camping trip. So you complete a challenge, and you'll get like a bonus, and you can rack up points, and you can get like an extra bonus to help you in the competition. So that's really fun, and I like that a lot. To me, scouting means a lot of different things. Mainly, it's a learning experience, but it's a very fun learning experience. I've learned a lot of different skills throughout Scouts, not just like a lot of things that people think it's just like knots and stuff, but you learn a lot of social skills, especially social skills with public speaking, talking to other people, meeting new people, and you learn a lot of other skills too, like navigation. So if you ever get lost, you know exactly how to find your way around. Cooking skills is also one thing I've learned a lot. We cook our own meals every single camping trip. So you learn different recipes, you learn how to cook, what works, what doesn't, how to cook in different ways. So that's really fun, and you can learn a lot from that. And it's a great help in life too with different like things. It can help you trying to get like jobs with just general skills and a lot of just general knowledge, and it helps a lot. It's very fun.
Scouting to me is also a multitude of things. It's about helping people in your everyday needs, and using your skills you learned in your troop meetings and campouts and applying them in the real world.
So I've been in scouting for most of my life. I started as a Tiger Scout in Pack 32, and I think I was 6. I think that's when you start. And I ranked up through Tigers every year, and Cub Scouts, sorry. And then in a Weeble 2, I crossed over to 314, and now I'm in Boy Scouts. And so I've been in Boy Scouts for, I think here, 4 years now. And so I have about 3 years left until I'm 18. And so I've been in it for a long time, and I've seen all the different experiences, and it's a great program.
And once I finally got into Boy Scouts, it was like a whole new experience, new things you get to do every meeting. There's no parents on camping trips, so.
So some of the different activities I've done in Scouts are I've done boating, I've done fishing, I've done some pioneering too. I like boating a lot because I like kayaking, I like canoeing, and I did the small boat merit badge where you learn to sail small boats. They're like small sailboats, and they're really fun. They're really cool to learn. And the canoeing trips are also fun. You canoe like on a lake or a river, and you are all in a troop together, and you canoe around, and it's really cool. So pioneering is when you take different pieces of like logs or branches, and you can take rope and you can lash them together, which is like a form of securing stuff with rope. And it's very strong, and you can make basically anything. You can make structures to catapults to wash stands, basically anything you want, and it's a really cool way to make some cool projects.
Some activities I've done in Scouts is lots of hiking, fire building, shelter building. I actually earned some citizenship in the community merit badge where you have to help small like communities out, because I helped like a thrift shop actually. We had to take all the clothes out and put them on display, and that earned me my my community badge.
Hi, I'm Connor McNamara, SPL of Troop 314 Milford. I am a Star Scout. And SPL is a senior patrol leader. They're basically the older scout in charge of the troop. Boy Scout is boy led, so I'm basically in charge. I help plan all the meetings. I help plan all the trips. I work with all the scouts. They're like, a lot of them are like brothers to me because I've worked with them so much that it's really just, you work, and as an SPL, you just work with people. And as you work with them, you get to know them, and you really get to become good friends with them. Scouting has been great for me. I've learned so many things. I've made so many new friends. I've taken what I've learned in scouting, like all these knots, and I've applied them to my everyday life. If I need to tie something up, I no longer use a shoelace knot or an overhand knot or whatever you like to call it. I'll use a proper knot for that thing. I've also done many fun trips. I went to the 2017 National Jamboree, which was a great experience. I went down to West Virginia for a week, actually 2 weeks, and I did biking, shooting, a bunch of water sports. It was just an overall great experience, and the companionship you make in Scouts, it lasts you for a lifetime. I'm still in contact with people I met down at Jamboree, and it's just great to have these lifelong friendships, and you could have not even met these people if you had not been a Scout. I also just do other trips. We do a lot of backpacking, a lot of just intense. We do fun trips like rock climbing and just different things. And we do canoe trips. It's just really fun in general. You'll always learn something. Everything will be great. And there's really no downside to being a Scout. Okay, so there's also an assistant senior patrol leader. They're basically the one who helps the senior patrol leader. They basically have all the same duties, except most of it they push off to the senior patrol leader, and the senior patrol leader can push stuff off to them, depending on the circumstance. You also have quartermasters and scribes. Quartermasters are in charge of all the gear, and scribes basically write down all the meeting notes. A patrol leader is in charge of a patrol, which is a smaller group inside of a troop. And they also have an assistant who they work with and do a lot of different things with. They help plan with for the troop, but they also help plan for their individual patrols. So they'll do activities with their patrols, so they can do hikes and just different day trips to have some fun. Go hang out with their friends. It's just a general good position to have.
My name is Harrison Layden. I'm in Troop 314. My rank is Scout. You can learn a lot of different things in scouting, like how to survive. You can get lots of different badges. And then we also go on camping trips where we sleep in tents and we plan meals. There are so much different ranks in Scout, all the way up to Eagle. Yeah, I started as a Cub Scout, but I was a Weeblo too, so I crossed over right away. A Weeblo is the last rank of a Cub Scout before you cross over to a Boy Scout. When you cross over to a Boy Scout, you get the Arrow of Light badge. My favorite camping trip was the one we just went to Aquapog. It was really fun. We played Ultimate Frisbee. We had Cracker Barrel, which is basically dessert. The Scouts do all the cooking. I had a lot of hot dogs though. We're also learning to cook on this camping trip.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our information on joining Scouts in Milford. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact any one of the troops or packs. Thank you.